Hello, my dear children. Good morning to all. It is a continuation of second lesson, that is whole numbers. In this video, we are going to learn properties of whole numbers. In that first one, closure property. Whole numbers are closed under addition and also under multiplication. Okay. So what do you mean by closure property? When we add two whole numbers, here A and B, these two are whole numbers. Okay. A and B, consider A and B are two whole numbers. When we add these two whole numbers, we will get a whole number. Okay. So this is under closure property. So let us see example. If A equals to 2 and B equals to 3, then A plus B, which is equals to 2 plus 3. So we get the answer, that is 5. Here 5 is a whole number. Okay. So that's why A plus B equals to C. So closure property means when we add two whole numbers, we will get a whole number. And see here next, A into B, which is equals to C. Okay. When we multiplied two whole numbers, we will get a whole number. If A equals to 2 and B equals to 3, okay, then A into B, which is equals to 2 into 3. So 2 3s are 6. Here 6 is a whole number. So that's why when we multiplied two whole numbers, we will get a whole number. Second one, commutative property. Whole numbers are commutative under addition and also under multiplication. So see here, example, you can multiply two whole numbers in any order. The answer should be a whole number. Okay. So see here, A into B, which is equals to B into A. Here A and B are two whole numbers. So when we multiplied two whole numbers, okay, so see here, if A equals to 3, B equals to 4. Consider some values for A and B. A equals to 3, B equals to 4. So then A into B, which is equals to 3 into 4, because A is 3, B is 4, no. So A into B means 3 into 4. So 3 4s are 12. What's the answer? That is 12. Okay, so 12 is a whole number. Okay, so multiplied in any order. So when we interchange the place of A and B, so that means B into A, which is equals to 4 into 3. So 4 3s are 12. Okay, so when we multiplied in any order, A into B and B into A, the answer should be same. Okay, and also it is a whole number. So that's why A into B, which is equals to B into A. So this is called, we say, multiplication is commutative for whole numbers. Next, A plus B, which is equals to B plus A. Okay. So when we add any two whole numbers, okay, when we add any two whole numbers or interchanging the whole numbers, the sum should be same. Okay. So A plus B, which is equals to B plus A. So consider A equals to 3 and B equals to 4. A plus B, which is equals to 3 plus 4. So 3 plus 4 equals to 7. Next, B plus A. Here we have to interchange the place of A and B. So B plus A, that is 4 plus 3, which is equals to 7. Okay. So therefore A plus B, which is equals to B plus A. So this property is known as commutative property for addition, or we say that addition is commutative for whole numbers. Third one, associative property. Whole numbers are associative under addition and also under multiplication. For example, A plus B plus C, which is equals to A plus B plus C. Okay. So here we have to add the numbers, but adding method should be different. Okay. So here we are adding first two terms, but here we are adding second two terms. Okay. So However, if we are adding, the interchanging and also we are adding, but the answer should be a whole number and also same. So, a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c. Now consider a equals to 2, b equals to 3 and c equals to 4. Therefore, a plus b plus c, which is equals to, so put the value a and b and c. So 2, 3 and 4. So 2 plus 3 equals to 5 plus 4. So which is equals to 9. This one is called LHS. Okay. So it is left hand side. So it is called LHS. And come to the RHS. So a equals to 2 plus, so b equals to 3 and c equals to 4. Okay. Now we have to add it. 2 plus 3 plus 4 means 7. So 2 plus 7 equals to 9. So the LHS equals to RHS. Therefore, whole numbers are associative under addition. Okay. So next we have to go through the associative for multiplication. So a into b into c, which is equals to a into b into c. So consider a equals to 2, b equals to 3 and c equals to 4. And then put the values of a, b and c. Okay. So 2 into 3 into 4. So 2 3s are 6. Okay. So into 4 here as it is. 6 4s are 24. What's the answer here? 24. So this is called LHS. Okay. So here 2 into 3 into 4. So 2 into 3 4s are 12. So now 12 2s are 24. Here also LHS equals to RHS. Therefore, whole numbers are associative under multiplication. So fifth one is distributive property. Distributivity of multiplication over addition. So let us learn a into b plus c, which is equals to a into b plus a into c. So consider the values of a, b, c, that is 3, 4 and 5. Then a into b plus c, which is equals to a into b plus a into c. Okay. Now put the value of a, b, c in that particular place. So a, that is 3, b 4 and c 5. 3 into 4 plus 5. So 3 into, so here 4 plus 5 means 9. So 9 3s are 27. So this is LHS. So now see this side, a into b. So 3 4s are 12 plus, so as it is sign, then a into c. So 3 into 5. 3 5s are 15. So 12 plus 15, which is equals to 27. Okay. So see, LHS equals to RHS. So now it is called distributive property. So this property of multiplication over addition. So these 5 properties are very important. Next one is identity for addition and multiplication. So 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers, because when we add 0 to any whole number, we will get a whole number. So a plus 0, which is equals to a only. Okay. So see here some more examples. So 1 plus 0, 1. 7 plus 0, 7. 9 plus 0, 9. 58 plus 0, 58. So that means when we add 0 to any whole number, we get a whole number. So that's why 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers. And next one is 1 is called an identity for multiplication of whole numbers. Okay. So when we multiplied by 1 to any number, so we will get a same number. So a into 1, which is equals to a only. So some more examples. 7 into 1, 7. 9 into 1, 9. 10 into 1, 10. Let us learn some problems based on properties. So 738 into 103. Here we have to apply the property, then we have to solve. So 738 into 100 plus 3. So instead of 103, we should write 100 plus 3. A into b plus c, which is equals to a into b plus a into c. So this is distributive property. 738 into 100 plus 3. So which is equals to 738 into 100 because A into B. So here we have to put the value of A and B plus A into C. 738 into 3. So when we multiplied these two numbers, that is 73,800 plus, so 738 into 3, so 2,214. So when we add these two numbers, we get 76,014. So next one, 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3. Here we should find the value of the given number. Okay, so let us see the given number or the given pattern is in the form of property, that is distributive property. So see here, A into B plus A into C, which is equals to nothing but A into B plus C. Okay, A into B plus C. So see here children, the value of A is 297. Okay, the value of A equals to 297. Then value of B is 17 and C is, that is 3. Okay, so according to distributive property, so we have to solve this problem. Okay, so now A into B plus A into C, which is equals to A into B plus C. So 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3, which is equals to 297 into, so the value of B is 17 plus 3. So which is equals to 297 as it is you should write into, here 17 plus 3 which is equals to 20. Now we have to multiply. So 0 into any number, that is 0 only, already we know that one. 2 sevens are 14. So carry 1 here. 2 nines are 18. 18 plus 1, 19. Carry 1 here. 2 twos are 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So the answer is 5,940. So see here children once again. So 0 into any number, that is 0. 2 sevens are 14. 2 nines are 18 plus 1, 19. Carry 1 here. 2 twos are 4 plus 1, 5. So the answer is 5,940.